I know it is, I'm ready to go baby. Inside the light, now inside the car, don't move my head.
Hello, are you there? Get on up.
Make my blood, they come on, they know you need them strong. Make what the mother is staying like that.
Go, Latimo.
So just mix it a little ginger. Money no they bring happiness to the picture. Love me before to you, now I'm about to be like if I cheat on you.
To the big one.
Love me before to you, now I'm about to be like
Yes, you can see the beautiful sides of the beach soccer game, which is actually a very good one. And Nigeria is not a pushover when it comes to the beach soccer. And you know, if you can't do it on the grass, come and do it on the beach. That you know what the beach look like is a lot of sand, and that is what you're seeing on your screen right now. On that note, I will be welcoming you to Sports Update on Trust TV. I am Emmanuel Fashemi, and from that video, I will be taking the first story. It concerns the beach soccer, where the Kebbi beach team now gets support from the government and from the president of the Beach Soccer Federation in Nigeria, that is Hadeja, where they will be jetting out of the country to Italy for the World Cup competition. And the last time out, the Kebbi beach soccer team triumphed right there in Kebbi. And when it comes to the beach soccer, Kebbi is #1, followed by Kaduna. And look at the name of the state, Kebbi. And you have states that have state from the riverines area like Benue State, Lagos, Ondo, a lot of the South teams that have that are blessed with waters around them now, not even doing well when it comes to the beach soccer. But for a state like Kebbi, fantastic one coming from that state. And like I said, they have gotten the support from the government, from the president of the Beach Soccer Federation of Nigeria, and then in Africa he's a member of the beach body in Africa and representing that body very well. So Hadeja visited the team. They are camped here in the FCT at the Jabi Lake. That is where they are training, but they will be jetting out of the country today for Italy, where the World Cup will be happening, and they are to represent Nigeria and Africa, not just Nigeria alone. They will be representing Africa. It's a good one for Kebbi State government actually supporting this team. That is what we want. We want to see state government, all the private bodies supporting sports in Nigeria, supporting athletes, supporting footballers, what have you. You can pick any of the sports. If it's equipment, if it is their kits, if it is the welfare of the players, the welfare of the coaches, or you just want to support the federation, it's a welcome idea, it's a welcome development. And right now, as we speak, this team will be going out of the country for the World Cup that will be happening in Italy, where they will be facing other countries of the world. And we wish them well. We wish them to give us a good representation, and for the moral support they've gotten from the president and from the Kebbi State government. Kudos to Kebbi State government, kudos to the president, and kudos to everybody who actually supported this team, making them going this far. Like I said, they were camped at the Jabi Lake. If you had maybe if you go there, you see them when they are training, but from today you will no longer see them training there, because they will be leaving the shores of this country for the competition proper. It will be happening in Italy, and you know what it is. When a team is going out for competition, they need adequate preparation. And I believe They've gotten that adequate preparation, though they played some friendlies here where it would have been better if they played international friendly play against other better teams that are better than them. But with the level of preparation they got here, I believe they can also hold their own. You know us, the black power is there. We have the strength, we have the endurance, we have the patience, we have everything, we have the talent, and they will go out there to represent us. And let's quickly have a flip of that video once more, and let's have some beautiful sights of the beach soccer, how it is. If you love the beach, then you can also love the soccer. You can go there, do what you know how to do. Let's quickly have a flip of that video once more, and let's see the beautiful sights of the beach soccer football.
Hello, are you there? Go
A lovely one in the beach right there, the beach soccer football, and we just let's pray and hope that the Kebbi beach soccer team do well right there in Italy. Okay, let's leave that story and go straight to Egypt. Precisely CAF right now. We cannot stop talking about CAF, because a lot of things we know. The Nations Cup is just a few months away, so every logistics needs to be in place, and they need to get their acts together to give us a better competition. Now they have set the deadline for squad submission. When we say squad submission, every country that will be participating in the Nations Cup, now CAF has given the deadline late next month to submit the squad names, as in the squad that will be participating in the CAF Nations Cup that will be happening in Cote d'Ivoire, not the Champions League. I beg the CAF Champions League now. I beg your pardon, but the Nations Cup now they've given the deadline that is in October, that every country that will be participating in the Nations Cup needs to submit the squad name. You know, we will be going with every country will be coming with 22 players, 11 players on the field, and then you have the backroom staff, you have the bench, you have players, the substitute, and the rest of them. Now they want to see every country submitting their squad. Let's have that image on the screen to see these countries that have qualified. If you can see, you have the logos of all the countries that will be going to Cote d'Ivoire. We have Cote d'Ivoire starting there, beginning from the left side there. We have Algeria, we have Angola, we have Burkina Faso, we have Mali, we have Mauritania, Morocco, Mozambique, we have Cameroon, Cape Verde, DR Congo, Egypt, Namibia, Nigeria, Senegal, South Africa, Equatorial Guinea, Ghana. Then we have Guinea, we have Guinea-Bissau, we have Tanzania, we have the Gambia, we have Tunisia, and then we have Zambia. The beautiful thing this time around is that there are no debutants in Cote d'Ivoire. All of the countries that qualify are countries that have been to the Nations Cup. This time around, there are no debutants. That's to tell you that the big boys have come back to the stage. But it's going to be good if the likes of Super Eagles, because I'm a Nigerian, I should be patriotic enough to support my own. If Nigeria can win the Nations Cup for a record fourth time, the last time out we won it was in 2013 in South Africa. But if we can get another one, who says we cannot do it? We can do it. We have the players, we have what it takes. If all hands are on deck. And if the NFF gets it right, the welfare of these players, their match bonus, whatever belongs to them should be given to them and prepare them adequately. We should be playing friendlies week as in all of the FIFA windows, I beg your pardon, should be for the Super Eagles to be playing grade A friendlies, not against teams that we know we can beat. To be playing teams like Germany, Algeria, Egypt, Morocco, some of these top teams in Africa, Senegal. Those are the kind of teams we should be playing in friendlies. We have just few months to the Nations Cup, and between now and January, I think the Super Eagles should get at least 3 grade A friendlies before the Nations Cup, and they should be given the best of preparation. Put these guys in the right frame of mind, and they will go there and just do what they know how to do on the pitch. You know, psychologically they should be okay. You know, there are things a coach can even tell a player, you go. That's why I love the likes of Mourinho, Zinedine Zidane. When they tell a player this is what it is, they can go on the pitch and even give their life there. But it's a good thing that if the NFF can actually get these guys the best of preparation, and if they do that, then it's now left for the players to also do their own part. But it's a good one. Now CAF has said, okay, we are setting deadline for all of the countries to submit the names of their squad, that is the name of the players, so that there will not be, you know, we used to say rush. No, they will not be in a hurry to meet up. So it's good. They say when you prepare early, it's a better thing. So, and it's a good thing that we are going to be having the Nations Cup in Cote d'Ivoire next year. Okay, let's leave that story and talk some transfers now, and it concerns a player, an embattled player in Manchester United right now, Ten Hag and Jadon Sancho. But Manchester United now has said they are ready to sell winger Jadon Sancho after that fallout with Erik Ten Hag. He has been training us on his own. He has been ousted. He has been banned from the team for now. He's now an outcast. Let me use that word for him. He has been training on his own. But Manchester United right now say they are ready to sell. And when they say they are ready to sell, you know, in January, probably, if everything is not settled between Jadon Sancho, Erik Ten Hag, and Manchester United management by January, a player they bought for £73 million from Borussia Dortmund should be on his way out of Manchester United, which is not a good one for the player, not a good one for Manchester United itself. But if you look at it, I think Erik Ten Hag need to also get it right with players, and the players right now are not even happy with him. That is why you see the results they are getting. They've conceded more than 10 goals in space of how many matches they've played in all of the competition now. The worst start for Manchester United ever. This is the worst start for them, and it's not looking good for that team at all. They need to just put their acts together, do what is called a quick fix. If not, Manchester United might be struggling like the smaller teams. But well, for Jadon Sancho, if there is an escape route for him, then he should leave Manchester United. I am of the opinion, if he's not going to be getting playing time, because his relationship with Erik Ten Hag right now is a strained one. So for him to revive his career, if by January a club comes calling, then he should find his way out of Manchester United if he really wants to still be relevant to the national team and to himself and to his football career. He should leave Manchester United and find a way out of that team. So that is how it stands now. They said, Manchester United said they are ready to sell Jadon Sancho. Okay, let's leave that story. Still on the transfer story in Europe, let's talk about another person, this time around not transfer but contract per se. Now for Xavi Hernandez of Barcelona, he has accepted a 1-year contract extension with an option of another extra 1 year if they find him worthy to stay. But right now he has accepted a contract extension from the Barcelona management. We know Xavi Hernandez, a former player for Barcelona, and now he's now the coach of the side. In the Champions League, they scored 5 goals in space of 2 games. In space of how many games in the league? They scored 17 goals in total so far this season. That is what they have scored. And now they were able to sign João Felix, the 2 João from Portugal, and the 2 João are doing well for Barcelona. And for João Felix, he got a brace over he got a goal over the weekend, and also got a brace in the UEFA Champions League against Royal Antwerp of Belgium, where they won 5, and he also had an assist in that game. So it's looking good for Barcelona, and that is why they say, okay, they have Xavi is accepting a contract extension after very understanding with the management, and they've seen a good signs with Xavi Hernandez. So it's a good one that I will not call him a young man, but it's a good one that Xavi Hernandez has accepted the contract extension from the Barcelona management. We know how Xavi holds Barcelona close to his let me say close to his heart, because he was a former player for Barcelona, and now he's now coaching the side, and it's a good one for all of the players. That is what it is. It's good, you as a coach, you have a very good rapport with your players, which is a very good one. Okay, before we go on the show, let's take another transfer. Now this transfer concerns another enterprising player, a very good player for a club in England, that is Chelsea. And now these two teams now, I say, okay, we are going to be looking for his signature. That is Bayern Munich and Real Madrid are keen on Reece James of Chelsea. They actually want to see how they can acquire his services, Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. And if you look at it, Thomas Tuchel now is now with Bayern. He was his coach. Thomas Tuchel coached him when they won the Champions League. So likely he might decide to go to Real Madrid. He might decide to go to Bayern Munich. And if you look at it, where would be his destination? Probably your guess can be good as mine, because of his relationship with Thomas Tuchel of Bayern. So he might be heading straight to the German Bundesliga. Already we have one English player in the German Bundesliga, that is in Bayern Munich, Harry Kane. So that might also be another reason for him to move to Germany. And for Reece James, he's a fantastic player, very good player from the right wing back with a lot of crosses. He was Chelsea's best player 2 seasons ago, and even at some point last season before injury set in. So it's a good one if he finds his way out of Chelsea and out of England completely, either going to Spain or going to Germany. Okay, that is where we'll leave it on 360. That is where we'll leave it on the sports update this lovely evening. I beg your pardon, not 360 right now, but sports update. I am Emmanuel Fashemi, and I will leave you with the beach soccer game, where our Kebbi beach soccer team will be out of the country, going to Italy to actually participate in the World Cup. So that is where we leave it. Thanks for watching.
Come on! Come on, block it! That's
I know it is, I'm ready to be cool, inside the light, inside the car, don't matter.
hello! Are you there? Where are you? Go, Latino!
Money no they bring I wanna be your love me before to you, now I'm about to be like if I keep on you.
To the big one!
Love me before to you, now